citizens out there, particularly those that are homebound, that don't have someone to check on them. And that's why what we're doing with our special needs registry and going door to door, checking on people, making sure, and getting the word out to others to check on their neighbors and their family members and make sure that they're okay. We had so far 3 confirmed heat-related deaths in St. Louis, 2 of whom were people in their 80s who actually had air conditioners that were working, but they were not turned on. We had another one who died, was in the 70s, 70s age range, and had an air conditioner that was on, but it wasn't working well. So we need people, as many people as possible, to check on neighbors, check on friends, family members, and others who may be especially at risk during this very hot time. And as you can see the forecast, it looks like it's not going to end for any time in the near future. And the longer this heat goes, the harder it is on people that have medical issues, people who are older.
Have you heard any official projections on how many people might die from the heat?
No, we are certainly not out projecting. What we're trying to do is keep it to a minimum. And the more people that get involved in doing this, first of all, we just physically can't reach everyone, but we can try. And even people we do reach don't necessarily hear or follow our instructions. And some people are concerned about, the additional costs of the utilities by keeping their air conditioner on. We do have utility assistance. And we also know that, under state law, that the utilities can't turn off the utilities during this kind of heat, excessive heat. So there's a lot of things that we have available. If anybody needs assistance, 211, you can dial from your cell phone or your hard line. If you need help and assistance. There's plenty of help and assistance out there for people who need it, and all we can do is, one of the things we can do is continue to get the word out, and continue to make sure that we reach as many people as possible, so we can help as many people as possible.
Here's the last question. Do you have any other tools in your toolbox, any other states of emergency or levels of awareness, like it's a heat crisis? I don't know what you'd label it, but it seems like in years past, it takes on almost a quasi-military approach where there are daily meetings, the Soldiers Memorial, and debriefings. Is there anything else that you can go to if this keeps up?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, in those situations, usually we had power outages, where there were an inordinate number of people who didn't have any heat at all, not because they didn't turn it on, but because they couldn't turn it on. And that was a absolute state of emergency, and that's what we did. And we made sure that we had the meetings. Now, what we are doing, we have our neighborhood stabilization officers, we have people from the health department, we have the fire departments working with us as well. We've been going door to door, checking on people, making robocalls to our, what's the name of that thing again?
Borchettes.
The what?
Borchettes, the special needs registry.
Yeah, the special needs registry. We have the special needs registry. We do make phone calls to people that we know are homebound and that rely on human services for help. And if they don't, we don't hear a call back from them, then we go out and visit them. I was out this morning visiting some myself. What I found, which was very fortunate, there are a lot of people out there, neighbors that help their neighbors. We knock on the door, a neighbor comes out and says, "Oh yeah, I just brought a meal over to that gentleman early this morning, and I do check on him all the time, and he does have his air conditioning on." So I'm seeing St. Louisans looking out for their neighbors, which is going to save lives. So we know that it's probably impossible to reach everybody, but we can try, and with the help of every St. Louisan, we can make sure that everyone who lives in our city is as safe as they possibly can be, can get in a cool place, because we do have cooling centers, and if they have some kind of medical condition, we can be attentive to that. And certainly, if they have air conditioning, we make sure it's on, or if they need help with energy assistance, we can help with that too. So there's a lot of things we can do. And the more people who realize that individually we can make a difference in somebody's life, the more lives we're going to save.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Can I ask you about collaboration between agencies on